Hey everyone, this is Yewb. Welcome to a new series. This is Yewb Rediscovers MediEvil. Now I'm sure you know of this game. This is an old PS1 game from maybe 20 years ago. It's late 90s, definitely. And it's just a fun, kind of silly little action-adventure game where you play as a reanimated skeleton. This dude here. There? That sounds right. Daniel Fortescue. We're going to skip the opening sequence because I did it automatically without thinking about it, but it's not too important. This is not really a story-driven game. I'll let this guy tell me what's up.
It has risen again, Sir Daniel Fortescue. See?
Oh, I forgot how annoying their voices were.
Of Gallowmere, who fell at the first charge. The fog of war and the shrouds of time conspire to turn the arrow fodder into the saviour of the day. But we knows better.
Yeah, these guys don't like me very much. They're very contemptuous throughout the whole game. One of our primary motivations is to show these guys who's boss.
Fate has given it a second chance. A chance to forget the ignoble truth. A chance to defeat Zarok and live up to the legend. We hopes it does well.
Yeah, so Zarok is like the big bad. He's the evil sorcerer who hates everyone and wants to take over the world. I think this was actually the first piece of media ever to have that plot. In, 1997, I guess? So, fingers crossed, we'll be alright here at controlling it. I've got to remember what the controls are. I haven't played this game in maybe 8 or 9 years. So yeah, I was still playing it like the late 2000s, I guess. Right, so analog stick to run. D-pad is walk. Oh no, you can double tap and run. Okay, I won't be doing that. Triangle is defend, but I haven't got a shield. Oh, square is special attack. Nice. Oh, those particle effects though. X is regular attack, circle is jump, and these books will tell me more about things. You must be out of shape after 100 years lying on your back. Use the crypt to get to grips with your new lease of life. Lease on life, I think. When you're ready to leave this crypt, you'll find exit at the end of the hall. You must find a rune stone and place it in the ornate hand. Yeah, I remember this. Oh yeah, these things are basically keys. Treasure. Okay. You don't think you have to be in front of these books to read them, but you don't have to face them. Any treasure you found will go into your coin score, displayed in the top right of your display. Coins used to buy items from the greedy merchant gargoyles. Oh, and a chest. That is a copper shield. Okay, so now I can defend with the triangle button. I probably won't be doing much of that. It's worth noting this is quite a short game. Oh yeah, you can't swim. Fair enough. Yeah, this is actually a very short game. I think there's maybe 20 odd levels in this game. And while most of them are quite short, you'll find yourself going back to do old levels again to kind of refill on life and money and that kind of thing. Because every time you do the same level again, all the life and coins and things respawn. So going back and doing the first few levels again later on in the game is a good way to refill on that. Okay, I think that's everything. I do remember a couple of the secrets in this game, and in fact, the more I play of it, even over the last couple of minutes, the more I'm remembering stuff like secrets and certain levels that I hate and things like that. So this is our first proper level here, although it's kind of more of an extended tutorial. This is the graveyard, so Dan has left his crypt, and now he's come out into the graveyard on his quest to defeat Zarok. I don't really know why he's been called upon to do that. Maybe things will become clear. Maybe they're in the manual that no one's read since 2001. Oh no, I don't want... Yes. Small sword. Yeah, select for the inventory, I think. Well, I know. Welcome back to your beloved Gallowmere. The stinking dead have risen up to dance with the lifeless living, and they want to do it over your dead body. That sounds oddly sexual. Yeah, so you pretty much just spam X at these guys and they die. It's very, very forgiving early on. Oh, you know what? This calls for a special attack. He was lucky. He fell over and completely missed my attack. Didn't stumble into it like the rest. Right. Okay, so I'm going over here, and I have to go and get the Chaos Rune. How did move the camera? Oh, you move the camera with the shoulder buttons. Or the lower shoulder buttons, so I guess like the elbow buttons? The E buttons? Oh, these fountains will restore your health if you stand in them, but I'm at full health. And I didn't talk about it when I picked one up, but you can see above my health bar, there's a green health bar, says 300, that's my life, and above that there is a life bottle. If I lose all my life, then the life bottle will pour its contents into my health bar and give me a second chance. You can collect quite a lot of those over the course of the game, and you need them for the later levels. It's not a particularly long game, it's not a particularly difficult game, but I'm not quite ready for a zero life bottle run or anything like that. Man, I could do a challenge run of this game at some point. I'd be well into that. I think it's just going to tell me about the fountains. Don't let zombies get you down. Turn those wounds by stepping into this fountain of rejuvenation. Yeah, okay. Now I can use that rune, that key, to unlock the door. What's this book all about? Remember, nothing remains hidden under the gaze of an angel. Okay, so that's a hint to something I'll talk about in a minute. I mean, again, I'm kind of assuming that anyone watching this is already fairly familiar with the game. I mean, if you're not, where have you been for the last 20 years? I mean, very possibly you haven't been alive for all of it. I don't know. But yeah, you see this bad boy here, this cup, this is the Chalice of Souls. When I kill enough enemies in the level, each enemy that I kill will release its soul when it dies, and it'll go to fill up the Chalice of Souls. When I've killed enough of them, I can collect the Chalice, and that gives me access to like a bonus level almost afterwards. After each level, I get to go to the Hall of Heroes if I've collected the Chalice from that level, and there I'll get a reward like a new item or weapon, or even a life bottle or something like that, money. Oh no! Saw that guy as I ran into him, and luckily didn't take any damage. So you can see next to the health bar there's a goblet that says 84%. The Chalice is 84% complete. So we're actually kind of nearly done with this level. Oh, I forgot how bad the camera was in this game. It's... Where even am I going? Oh, down here. Oh, yeah, okay, that's right. I know this first level really well, because, as I said, you go back to it so much later on that it's just ingrained into my consciousness, like afternoons of trying to beat the game and running through this level again and again to get life and money and things, just restock. I am remembering now a couple of levels in this I'm really not looking forward to, but I guess we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I'm not going to ruin it for anyone. So yeah, if I whack this statue, as prescribed to me earlier by the hint in that book, nothing remains hidden under the gaze of an angel, it will unlock the gates for me. Very simple. And this is just telling you what I've just told you. So now I've got the Chalice, the Hall of Heroes awaits, and once I've finished the level, I can go and collect my new weapon. Hang on though, I don't think that's it, is it? I think, if I recall correctly, there's another area up here you can go to. Oh, no, there's monsters, zombies. That was effective. I would do it again. Yeah, so I think this is just another hidden area that you get to by doing the same thing. Yeah, oh, there's a life bottle here, man. A life bottle, some treasure, and 3 enemies. Nice. Okay, misjudged that horribly. Alright then. Looking pretty good. 2 life bottles already. Shouldn't need them, fingers crossed, for the next few levels, but we shall see. I'm a little bit rusty. I've taken damage on this level, which is something you just shouldn't really be doing. So I'm clearly not particularly back up to scratch on this. There's a fountain here. I might be able to stand in if I can learn to control this game. These guys are dead. Look at that, mate. Look at that. Lovely. That's a copper shield, which I no longer need. Oh, go away. Don't like you. Right. So that's it for this level. We'll just move on here and go to the Hall of Heroes. It's a kind of a running theme in this game that everyone hates you. Like, everyone talks down to you and considers you to be nothing more than a well-meaning nuisance at best. And this is no exception.
Welcome to the Hall of Heroes, where the bravest warriors from history spend eternity, feasting, singing, and arm wrestling. If they think you're worthy enough, you may be able to persuade them to give you a new weapon.
That's good. I could do with one of those. Is this the club? Maybe? Oh my word. Can't stand on it. There we go. Alright then.
Fortescue, it's me, Canny Tim. Does the battle go well?
It's alright, mate. Don't put yourself down.
How I wish I could fight at your side again.
Oh, it's a crossbow.
But hold on, you could take my crossbow. It's got rapid fire and it can ricochet the darts off walls to shoot around corners. I used it at the Battle of Galamir. After you were slain, I shot Zarek's champion, Lord Kardok. A clean kill through the eye at some 1,000 yards.
Yeah, well.
Not that there's anything clever about shooting someone in the eye, sir. Oh, goodbye, sir.
Right. Got myself a crossbow. I don't want to use it right now, but it will be useful later on. It's good. The only reason I don't want to use it now is that the ammo gets expensive. You have to buy the ammo from merchant gargoyles. They're quite, not rare as such, but you can't necessarily rely on finding them, so I don't necessarily want to do that right now. It'll be useful later on. Fog has disappeared, and the next level is the mausoleum. That doesn't sound right. Oh no, it's the one with the yeah, it's the one with the hill and the boulders, so you have to run up. Yep, okay. Yeah, I remember this level. This level has the most blatant hints in it about a new weapon that you can get on it that is actually really useful. So there's Zarok, that's the bad guy. He's so camp, man.
So, even from the shackles of death, my old enemy pursues me. You're too late, Fortescue. Already my army has risen from the grave. You will never leave this necropolis.
Oh man, this just... He's reading that with a sheet of A4 in front of him, man. That's just terrible. We'll never leave this necropolis. Alright then. What have you got for me? Some obstructions can be smashed down with clubs and certain other weapons. Try experimenting. I don't know where I'd find a club. I think it's unlikely that I'd find one in the middle of a graveyard, to be honest. It doesn't make any thematic sense for it to be on this level. I'm sure they wouldn't do something like that. Just mow these bad boys down. Don't stand in the fire. Don't take my advice from Disturbed anymore. Right, this is a merchant gargoyle. Yes, it's 50 crossbow bolts for 80 gold. I mean, I could, but I'm not going to do that. As you unlock more items, he does sell a wider variety of things. Okay. Did I? Did I? No, use throwing daggers. Alright. So that's an explosive barrel. Oh, I really thought it was going to get me even from there then. Right. So there's nothing else for me to do right now, except go up here. I wish I could move the camera with the right mouse button, or not the mouse button, sorry, but with the right analog stick. That was a bad idea. Right, I'm going down here. Okay, you guys can fuck right off. There's a chest here, I wonder what this was in it. It's a drumstick of... Oh, it's a club! My word, that was very unlikely. The chances of finding a club in the middle of a graveyard are pretty low, and considering that it was so easily telegraphed, it just seems very unlikely to me. Astounding coincidence. Now, it is, I believe there is another room or something over here that is like a witch's hideout? that is elsewhere, perhaps? Maybe it's over here. Yeah, that's where the chalice is on this level, I remember. And I think there's some other stuff as well. Oh my days. Shouldn't be being hit here. Yeah, there's some money and a big rock, which I think is like a witch's, not castle, but... That. Destroy the boulder and plunder the valuable treasures within, yes. Archaeological interest, that's why we're here. What have you got to say?
Fresh air. We hate these dark old caves and their filthy stench of old witches.
Okay.
Old hags lived
Our
here
coven,
once.
that's the word I was thinking of.
Unholy
Not
fires
castle.
burning all night while they brewed up unspeakable muck in their cauldrons. They moved on years back, but the smell still makes our eyes sting.
I quite like the writing in this game to an extent. It's okay. For a tongue-in-cheek little action-adventure game like this, it's actually quite good. Oh my god. Aiming in this is just... can't get my attacks to land in the right direction half the time. As you can see, this club at the top left, you can see it degrades. It's on 80% right now. Yes, that's right. It's all coming back to me now. Right, the special attack of the club, the sword one, you can charge up and he swings around a few times, as I've used probably too often, honestly. But the club, you can set on fire by holding it in a fire, and then you can use it to set other things on fire. But it doesn't seem to be working. Do I need to read this book first? No, this is... okay. How are you not on fire, club friend? Oh my... I'm decreasing its durability by bumping it into bookcases. I'm not going mad, right? This is the thing that you have to do. It just doesn't work. Okay, there we go. It's on fire. Now I have to go up here. This is like the last secret in the game that I know anything about. And like this. Yeah, there we go. And I will switch to the sword. Against perhaps my better judgment. Whack these guys down. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, get wrecked, mate. Get fucking banged. Oh my word. Right. Don't know if you saw the message at the top said the chalice can now be collected. And the chalice is here. Oh, what's... Oh, that's for a later level. Yeah, you're meant to collect that now, or you have to come back for it later on. Okay. So yeah, if you get the chalice from the first level, you can do this level, get the club, and... Actually, no, you don't have to get the chalice from the first level. What am I thinking about? I always think the club is the reward for the first chalice, and it just isn't. Right, if I can find my way out, I think it's this way. The camera's awful in this. It's really, really bad. Right, I should be able to just climb to the top of the hill and finish this level now. I would have thought. Come on, yeah, buddy. Oh, what's in that chest? Oh, I don't want to... Oh, it's just a shield. Okay, it's just a shield. I don't need it. I don't want it. I assume that's the same. Yeah, I think you're meant to kind of run through and defend against them all, which breaks a shield. But you don't even have to. You can dodge them off to the side or just jump into the alcoves of the stairs.
We give our lives.
All right, that's got to be the same voice actor who plays Zarok, right? Okay. More treasure. What does that say? What do you got for me? The adventurer will be wise to be thorough in the exploration of an area. Hidden locations reap great rewards. Yeah, well, I've fucking found them, mate, unless that's a reference to something else, but I don't think so. Just refill our health, because these fountains come back every time we revisit the level. And exit. We'll go to the Hall of Heroes. Not sure what we get for this. It's not a case of you get one reward for the first level and then a second reward for the second level. It's the rewards are per chalice. You get a reward for the first chalice, for the second chalice, even if the first chalice you get is on the last level. Which honestly would be really difficult.
It must think it is a hero by now. But only a true hero is worthy of a place in the Hall of Heroes.
Okay. Those guys are rarely useful. They just take every opportunity to subtly put you down.
Hurrah! I knew it would take more than an army of the evil dead to throw your strider. I've something that may help you on your quest, Captain. I give it to you freely, though I have no idea what it is.
Sure. Oh, it's a life bolt. Okay. That's good. Got 3 now. That's pretty good. That's okay. I'm all for it. Pay homage. Is that homage or homage? Is it French or am I being a dick? Whatever it is, if you want to pay it to the hero, stand in front of their designated statues and await spiritual guidance. I've just done that, mate. Don't know if you were paying attention there. Okay, so I think that's pretty much going to do it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and next episode we'll be tackling the next level, maybe the next 2 levels, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, feel free to like and subscribe, it would help me out so much. But thank you very much for watching, I will see you next time.